Hello, Bud, this guy here doing a video on the Tiger H1 and E. First, let's go over the armor on the H1. It has a 102 millimeters flat, and if angled, it has over 150 usually. The cupola is probably the biggest weakness on it. Very easy to pin by almost any enemy tank at your BR. The E is similar armor. It has Zimmerman armor. Adds few extra millimeters in real life, but it's just for it was used for mines though, so but there's no mines in within there, so you don't have to worry about that. BR is good for the tank. You probably get up tiers up to 6.3, and the gun is great. Has a 5-man crew, which is average, quite good survivability. Side note is that if someone pins you in the cupola, if they're switching around, they're probably gonna take your entire crew because of the amount of filler they have in their rounds. So watch out for that. They'll probably shoot there because they missed the front plate because you've angled it. Cool if you did that. I'll have to take out the 190 A8 and the JU87 R2. Spoiler alert: we will not be using these. Without further ado, we're going into it. Alright, here we go. We'll be taking out the Tiger H1 first. I usually take 30 rounds of the base ammo and 2 HE rounds. I don't believe I've been to this map before. I've been to the one over there on the right side of the top right, but I don't recall this one ever being on this one. But it looks like it would be great for Panther because of sniping. For sniping, anyways. Yeah. Here we go. Probably cut to the point where we get to a little of the action. Or maybe not actually. Yeah. Short little history lesson on it. The Tiger was produced in started seeing combat action in 1942 in the North Africa campaign. Where it was actually kind of seen as a big bad guy we all see today. What does enemy take? Ah, dang, I missed. But actually, side note. You see the smoke right here, right down in the middle where I'm looking at. So if I go to look at it, it will go up, which is essentially something they removed in Tiger E. They don't actually do anything despite being smoke launchers and kind of actually being there like they've modeled it. But I don't know. Hopefully those get fixed one day. But back to the little lesson. In 1943 though, by 1943 though, they were quite easily destroyed because the Soviets found a broken one on the side of the road because the Germans didn't have enough spare parts to repair it. They took it apart and yeah, discovered all the weaknesses and where to shoot at it. And I mean, even like the Sherman crews, they didn't. I mean, 75 ones, they didn't really have a problem taking it out. If I had to pick probably the best tank of World War II, I'd probably pick the Sherman due to reliability, the gun, the easiness to use. Man, I mean, yeah, it's just the protection numbers, just a great tank. And like the people who say, well, it caught on fire. The weeaboos say that. Well, at least it didn't caught. Well, at least it took it to be shot to get on fire, unlike the freaking tigers and tattoos and crap, panthers and such. Sorry, weeaboos, but you've invaded. L. Take the L. Oh, look, there's AMX. 13, I believe, actually. Ah, well, at least we got the kill. This is the 6.7 up tier then. This will happen if you take out the E. Because I think with the H1, the highest you'll get is like a 6.3, I think. I mean, it's still quite high, but usually armor can still work in that. But yeah. Probably skip to the little bit of the action. Alright, here we are. Oh shoot. Don't know where we got shot though. Could be him. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Oh, actually, another thing that the E improves on. I don't really actually say improves on, just adds, is you get a MG42 mounted on the turret, which may not sound like a lot, but if you're going against open top vehicles and aircraft, it can actually really help. Okay, I actually may skip to the. Oh, actually, never mind. We have help from a Puma. Thank you, Mr. Puma. Thank you very much. A teammate actually helped. Wow. So if you're say a beginner, I've actually say and you watch your weeboo, right? Don't play Germany unless you're gonna go through the whole like tree up to this point, and don't just like buy GE and buy yourself up to that. I usually actually recommend America. It's quite balanced, can be pretty fun, especially low tier. And you know, German's fun, but I mean, it takes a little bit of skill because the turn rates on like the Panzer III are quite slow. But it's still gonna be fun. Don't buy GE because get to this point because you probably only have one tank because you bought it with GE and you don't have any money because you haven't played the game, and you'll probably usually I've seen is they'll rush in to a battle with a Panther or Tiger 2, whatever, and they'll die and then they'll leave the match. So don't be that guy, you know, that dies once and leaves. Just don't be that guy. Don't forget what's that? Oh, that's M6. That's not I think it's M60. That's what it's called. I could be wrong though. Oh, he's dead. That is a jumbo Sherman. See if I can take it. I cannot shoot him on the sides right there. Hopefully he turns though. Okay, he's turning. Bye bye. Alright, looks like we are curb stopping the enemy team at the moment. They are not looking too good. Hopefully, that they don't like somehow make a miracle and completely destroy us, because that would be kind of funny. See if we can't get on this hill and spot any more of the teammates. Not a spawn camber, simply pushing the enemy team because they are losing badly, because they kind of suck. And I bet you it's because they have a whole bunch of those M60s. Once again, I could be using the entirely wrong name for the tank. Well, that poor guy's just being lit up. By enemy or bombers. But yeah, they probably have those M60s, and what they do is they'll buy it, and then they'll only have like one tank, unless they've bought the other one, the other M60, the non-premium one, or they just don't know how to use it. Oh, that's it. They don't know how. They usually sometimes don't know like how to use heat and what it hits and what it cannot hit. Like if it goes through like say a bush, it'll have a good chance of exploding. Oh, there's one. Speaking of the devil. However, a person that does know how to use those things can be devastating because they can pin anything at the VR and above. To like, they basically can negate the Panther armor at the front. I don't know, however, they can negate the, oh, that was not a pin. Probably because it just spawned in. I don't know if they can, the Panther 2s can block, the front plate can block it. They probably can't though. Because heat and fighting against World War II weapons is not really accurate. But it's warned there, so what are you going to do? I was right about the curb stomping. We won the match. Not the most exhilarating gameplay, but I usually do a lot better. I get 5 kill gains in this tank. Just one life. Just whatever happened, whatever reason. On camera, I just can't seem to get those kind of games, but it's fine. Yeah. Get baited, weeaboos. L, take the L. Just take the L right now. Yeah. See you in the next video, guys.